You're listening to the Nature's Image Farm podcast. I'm your host, Greg Burns, and we're talking bees, homesteading, and the old-time ways. This episode is brought to you by HIVE wax-dipped equipment. No paint, no rot, no hassle. HIVE, built to endure. Now, on to the show. We're here at the Bee Expo 2024, the Stream Team Beekeeping booth with the one and only Kamon Reynolds. Kamon, how's it going?
Awesome. You know, there's always a new thing to learn here and there, but I have a great team. Almost all of them are beekeepers or family or close friends, and one of the things I love most about beekeeping is that there's so many good people in it, and those folks who we've talked to over the years, we met through the YouTube channel or various other things where I've spoke at places. These have become friends and now helping me make this possible. And there's such a huge crew of about 45 to 50 people. People do not see these folks by and large, but they are awesome. And so I got to say thanks to my staff. I think we're doing pretty good. You know, I'm learning all the time. It's just like beekeeping, except just a little. Instead of the bees making the honey, we're trying to make the honey.
It's crazy. We keep talking about all the years. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it goes on and on and on. Going back to the first convention that you put on, did you ever foresee or think that it would explode to what it is right now? Absolutely not. So I thought it was a poor idea in the first place. This was Laurel's idea. We had a couple people on YouTube who said, hey, I think you should do an in-person meet and greet type thing. And, you know, people say stuff, but that doesn't mean it's always a good idea. But obviously there was a need for something like this, or we wouldn't have this many people and vendors here. And so it spawned from the people commenting on YouTube. So a lot of people may not feel like we hear them and stuff like that because there's so many people on our YouTube channel, but they impact our decision making and have led to some pretty darn good ideas. And so the Bee Expo is a result of people chiming in at either places that I speak at or wherever saying, hey, it'd be cool if you did a class or we could do something in person, do some education. And from there, once we started it, we want to do our best. And we feel like those people who are going to spend their time with us. I mean, it takes a lot of work to come to one of these things. I mean, you guys as vendors, I mean, everybody puts so much work into this. It's like a bunch of bees. Some are water gatherers, this, and that. And so we want to give everyone our best, and we definitely have tried to. The bee industry is very precious to me, and I like a lot of the people in it. And so anything for the beekeeping industry is the way I look at it. Well, I think that it's clear that the community has spoken. The community not only votes with their wallet, but they have gotten behind what Kamon Reynolds does for the bee community, for the especially not only just the YouTube space, but I mean we're looking at this feels it is so incredibly busy here. It feels like it's 3 to 4 times bigger than last year on all the things. Everyone has shown up. All the vendors are just really showing up to give their best. The people are doing the same. It feels so huge. Can you? I know you can't even begin to think about next year. What is your quick hot take on the Bee Expo 2024 right now? So, I used to drive a semi truck and pedal to the metal, baby. That's all I've got to say. You know, we're not of the mindset of bigger is always better, but if we can still bring value to people, if they come and go, wow, this was great, then we're going to keep growing. Maybe we find a spot eventually where we feel like that's where we're at. I don't know. This is really uncharted territory. I haven't seen a book yet that's conferences for dummies, which I really could utilize quite heavily. I just want to say, hey, Bruce and Brian, thank you guys so much. I don't want to take credit for all the amazing things that you guys do. You guys have a really good following. A lot of those people are here, and I see them online, and thankfully some of them follow me on YouTube as well. You guys got an awesome crowd. You guys are just continue to grow, and more and more. And you know, you're up on that big old LED screen out there. You guys are pretty well known, and you guys have brought education. You've brought entertainment, and I think some good perspective on beekeeping. So you guys have innovated in the space, and obviously you guys have some stuff to sell as well. So this is important to the bee industry.
I love the old stuff in beekeeping, like smokers, hive tool. That's why I got into it, because I'm an old-fashioned guy, but it's 2024. We've got to use this technology because people are going to there for education. They're going there to be inspired and to be encouraged, and that's what the Bee Expo is about. I know that's what you guys are about, and I just want to say thanks for having me on when you guys have. It's just been awesome to see you guys grow and continue to grow with your own channels and also the stream team.
Hi, I'm Greg Burns, founder of Nature's Image Farm and EnduraHive wax-dipped equipment. Hey, as large family beekeepers, we saw a major need to do way better in protecting our investment with our beekeeping equipment from the elements for the long haul. Our unique wax dip process expels water from the wood, replaces and impregnates it with our proprietary blend of microcrystalline wax, offering superior weather protection without the mess or expense of paint. So protect your investment with EnduraHive wax-dipped equipment. No paint, no rot, no hassle. EnduraHive, built to endure. Bruce, any final thoughts with Kamon about Bee Expo 24?
Very impressive so far, Kamon. I appreciate you putting this together for us. It's been enjoyed your friendship over the last couple of years, and pedal to the metal. I like that. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, no, I have to say the same. I mean, what you've put together here, it's just, it's amazing, you know, and the work and everything. And like you said, I mean, it's like a colony, you know, and we are going to continue to get better together. So yeah,
100%.
Kamon, thank you. I mean, this is just it's an excellent opportunity for anyone. So
well thank you guys. You guys mean a lot to me. You know, there's innovation like Propola that's happening right now. Innovation with so many of these vendors, and that's what this is really about, is a big melting pot of people from different backgrounds, different skills, working together, inspiring one another. And that's important to our industry, to not just sustain itself, but to grow and to thrive. And that's what the Bee Expo is about. So if you love beekeeping and you love beekeepers, this is the place to be. And you know, I just appreciate you guys so much for supporting us and coming out here. And anything that I can do for you guys at any time, just let me know. Just make sure you book it with Laurel, because, you know, she's my handler. It's a good thing, too. I want to say thanks to my wife. I get a lot of credit for all this. Laurel is a beast, and she's a quiet one, but man, I'm a very fortunate individual, and I want to thank Laurel because it's impossible without her. This whole conference, like you said, is a bunch of bees, and it just blows my mind because I don't think it's possible in the time frame to put this together, but you guys work to set up your booth. I mean, look how much you guys have invested this year into wax-dipped equipment and this display and just all of this. You guys have put so many hours into this. You've invested so much. I just thank you for making this expo cool and being a part of that. So everybody who's watching this, thanks for coming to the Bee Expo. If you have, and if you haven't, shameless plug, maybe come back next time and visit us.
Kamon, we can't thank you enough for what you and Laurel have done for this community. If the last couple years have taught any of us anything, is that this community yearns for fellowship. They yearn to get together. They want something bigger than what is currently out there, and you have stepped in and filled that niche and filled that void, and it's amazing to see how this keeps growing and growing and growing. The opportunities that keep growing and blooming from this seem to be nearly endless. There's so many innovative products, like you mentioned, like Propola, our wax-dipped equipment, what we do as a team, all individually, Queen Right Dial, all these little things stem and grow because there was fertile ground to do so. So we thank you for not only what you guys do for the beekeeping community, but being that steward of the land that helps create this substrate and the soil for all things to grow is super important and appreciated. Thanks for taking time for us here at the Stream Team podcast booth and for all the things that you do for the bee community. And as always, we'll remind you to be the lighthouse and be the change you want to see in this world. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.